You are a campaigner, an advocate, is it fair to say, for the body positivity movement.
I think that's fair to say.
Explain to people what you mean by that.
So I think that every time we talk about obesity, we end up in a conversation that stigmatises larger bodies, which can be just as healthy as a smaller body. And health isn't always indicated by your size. Now, I'm not talking about people living with obesity, which I consider, I don't even understand why it's up for a debate, but it's a disease. Obesity is a disease that some people have. But when you're born, in society, we accept that we can have massively varied different intelligence levels, we're different heights, our eye colours are all different. But one thing that we really seem to struggle with is that we're all different sizes and shapes. And there's an expectation to all be roughly the same. And I find that absolutely baffling. So if you don't fit in that societal norm, you can't understand why. And someone who is living in, say, a size 16 body can eat exactly the same as someone in a size 8 body, but that's just their set weight. Everybody has a set weight.
OK, that's where we disagree, Amy, because I don't believe that everybody has a set weight. I could, if I wanted to be, could be a lot larger than I am.
But you would have to fight your set weight.
What do you mean?
You'd have to fight.
Well, I have to fight what I eat and drink every day, and I have to fight to get out of the door to go for a walk when I don't want to.
And that's what I don't want people to have to do. I want people to be able to embrace their natural set weight, which actually, to get away from it, you have to work really quite hard. You have to do some quite extreme things.
So just going back to what you were saying about the fact that there's this pressure on people to look a certain way.
Yeah.
Well, you're younger than me, OK, so... But we have grown up with a similar sort of era of looking at what the stereotypical Western definition of beauty is. As you say, 10 or 12, hopefully slightly big boobs, shiny hair. It has been a very narrow definition.
It's changing, though, isn't it?
It is changing, and that worries the heck out of me, Amy. Because do you know why? I've got 2 daughters who are 13 and 11, and I want them to be able to run around with their children one day without having bad knees, and I don't want them to have diabetes, and I don't want them to have heart disease, and I don't want them to be have a fatty liver because they've eaten fast food non-stop.
But so you understand that they're two different arguments, and you can have a fatty liver and be a size 6. You can be very, very unhealthy and be thin. What I'm saying is your size isn't indicative of your health status.
Oh,
and we need to stop. We need to stop looking at it like that, because it stigmatises larger bodies, which actually drives eating disorders. One of the main reasons we have binge eating disorder, which is completely on the rise at the moment, the rates, is because people are fighting to stay smaller when they just can't manage it.